Welcome to something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome to Waco, Texas, and McLean City, the home of the Baylor Bears. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on last season's national champions, the Baylor Bears. For NCAA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Seminoles will kick this away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Woods. What a stiff arm! And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Davis. He shreds the tackle. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game... unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
That completion sets up a second down play. Throwing off play action. Caught quickly. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And the Bears will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Bears begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Griffin, 42 Spider.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. Premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously... Have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. And I'm just curious to see a big game like this. Do you ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who could be the dominating team?
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Looking for a receiver. Tries the right with a quick throw. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He could go. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, Chris, this was my big fear for this offense coming into this game. And here we see it on the opening drive, taking a chance, trying to make a play, but you can't do that against these guys. One of the top pass defenses in the country steps in front of it to give their own offense a really good chance to put points on the board.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Florida State.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking deep in the very first play. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. And the Noles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's caught. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The short completion to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And with one explosive play, they're across midfield. First down at the 49. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. You've got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Important third down play coming up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Third down, out of the shotgun. On the move now. Fires it on the move. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. On first and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The Noles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Physical run earns the first down. And the Seminoles come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage and get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert of this and get their call and get ready to play.
It's second and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still.
Let's go!
They look to throw it here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to scramble. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. And one final play before the end of the quarter. down. He's throwing for it. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. They took a downfield shot in the final play of the opening quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. And the Bears will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. No huddle here for the offense. Second down, looking to throw it. Pressure is coming. And he throws his third interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. He's going for a big play downfield. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's tackled just short of the midfield line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Third down play here out of the shotgun. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Bears will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. He's looking to scramble. And they'll get him down that time. The Seminoles come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a second down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Five-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And the quarterback dropping back. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door.
A deep shot to the right. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they get set down to try the PAT. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Noles come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, big tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, at Florida State.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. The Noles getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. And the Seminoles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun, handoff inside. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. That kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. He's going to take off here. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. And the Bears looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be 1st down and goal.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Knocks that one right down the middle. That will tie things up as we head toward halftime.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. No press here. The defense backing away. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bears will kick this away to get the second half going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
And the defense... Pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
A completion makes it second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around. And
he'll take a deep shot here. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Touchdown, Florida State, to put them on top now.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And after the extra point, it's a 17-10 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Using his legs on the scramble. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That run moves the ball across the 40. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. The Bears moving quickly down the field here.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. It's complete. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Swarmed by the pass rush. He's sacked.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the wideout goes in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Seminoles. No chance to catch him there.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown. special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense heads back onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? And he's looking to make a big play downfield. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Knowles.
That's just great execution by this offense. The quarterback needs time on that post route. Now, I'm impressed by this receiver. I didn't know if he'd be able to get clear on that post, but he does. Lined up on the right side. Quarterback and he have worked on this all week to be able to find that route and that timing. This time they hit it for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Woods. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. The last time they went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. And the Bears hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Using his legs here. And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Trying for a fourth down completion. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Going toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
Florida State, 38, Baylor, 17.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
On the football.
They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And now the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Makes the catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Catch made on the right side. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Hey, Chris, the threat of these receivers to the outside really did a nice job of opening up the interior. And the quarterback reads that, sees that he's got the post wide open to the tight end, makes a great throw for that touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
45, Baylor, 17.
Bringing it out, it's Woods. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass caught. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Bears come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the defense brings him down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Now it's 2nd down here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Offense on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Brings up 2nd down.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught by the receiver. Enough for a 1st down at the 37.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
New set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Grinding away on the ground. 1st down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The Seminoles will line up on 1st and 10. Back's got it again. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the Noles will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down. And that play should secure an upset. Kirk, this is a team that told us, forget the rankings. We're here to make a strong statement as we get to the stretch run, and they've done that today.
Well, these guys really looked apart today. Stepped up when a lot of people had questions if they could play in this kind of game. The answer is yes. Now they have to handle being that team with expect.
All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Noles.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
52, Baylor, 24.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wood. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Running back with the football. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. They'll give it to the back. And the second effort there will earn him the 1st down. And the Bears hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that number 1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team and really a declaration to the entire college football world.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.